what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? CoinOpTV subscribers, Robert Welkney here with another live show. We got a great show here for you today, talking some LEGO Dimensions. We're going to talk a little bit of a recap of what was going on a few days ago at Gamescom in Germany. And as a special treat, I got my man Dan here, Disney Dan, to help me out with all the news and action. Good to see you, sir.
What's going on, folks? Always an absolute pleasure to be here amongst you coin-oppers. Once you CoinOpTVers.
I like to call them CoinOpTV subscribers. I don't know if they quite have a nickname or anything.
They don't have a nickname? I think it's time to make a nickname, Rob.
Some might think they're bots, you know.
You've only been in operation for about 10 years. It's time to put a nickname together for them.
Yes, CoinOpTV subscribers, right? That's good. And speaking of that, we do have some people in live chat. Ong, Nathan Prinz, Myros, Sloths, Murgeros, a little bit of a tricky spell in there, sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. Matt Cole, Rez TV is in chat, shout outs to you guys there, and a bunch of others. So we got some LEGO Dimensions gameplay, some new information and stuff like that, and that Dan's going to help share with us. And Dan is a man of resource. If you don't know, he's got a couple of websites. He's got a YouTube channel talking bricks to life, and also Disney stuff like that. And I got his lower third right there. You can follow him on Twitter, Disney Cheats, Bricks to Life, and also premiering in this episode is the lower third that Dan made for me right there. So apparently,
Rob, you got your lower third up?
Yes.
I've been hounding you. I'm like, Rob, come on, let's get fancy with this thing. Let's go fancy pants with it.
So custom made lower third from Dan there.
Let us know what you think, folks.
Yes. Yes.
So have you ever been to Gamescom?
No, I
have. Have you ever traveled across the pond?
No, I don't have a. I don't have a means to get over there, and it's a little bit of a trip for me. So, but
it's more than a little bit of a trip. But you've got like all the great stuff in your backyard, like E3 and just Comic Cons and stuff like that. So you don't have to go traveling too much. But it looks like it's a ton of fun. I love watching the videos because it's like you watch these like live interviews and they're speaking, I feel like 5 different languages like at once in some of them, and it's just so trippy and it's fun. But you still get so much kind of awesome info out of the event because it's huge over there. So lots of great LEGO Dimension stuff came our way.
Yes, and we're going to talk. Let's start off. I got some images and some video here. So of course we already knew that Harry Potter is coming to LEGO Dimensions. We've seen some images already from E3. I'm showing the team pack here with Harry Potter, Lord Voldemort, and the Hogwarts Express, the Enchanted Car. Here's another image there. So we've seen some of this, and now we got a chance. IGN sort of did a little live stream, and they showcased some of the gameplay from the Harry Potter world. Actually put that video up now. There we go. So I got the IGN video playing in the background. So Dan, you want to talk us through some of the Harry Potter world or some of the info that was received?
I'm going to pretend like I'm watching this, but I can't see it. So I'm going to pretend like
watch it back on. You could queue up the feed and just be on like a little delay.
I just absolutely love this world. I think that all the adventure worlds that they're showing off for year 2 are just more and more just beautiful. I mean, the adventure worlds from year 1 were fun and really, immersive, but the adventure worlds for year 2, like this Harry Potter adventure world just looks stunning. It looks like it's this perfect blend of Lego and the movies, and I just can't wait to play inside this adventure world. It's so killer. And then to top all that off, you've got like Voldemort, who just looks amazing flying around. Everything about this Harry Potter in LEGO Dimensions just looks so cool.
Yes, we're seeing some Voldemort there flying around, and it looks like some Jake and Finn hanging out in the world as well there. Let me see, I got some images as well. All right, here I've got the Hogsmeade kind of still up here with Voldemort, the back of him flying around. Looks like some great art design. We got the snow along with the bricks there on the ground.
Yeah, and you've got all of Hogwarts. You've got the great. You've got the lake. You've got Hogsmeade. You've got like the Quidditch pitch. It looks like it's going to be really, really cool. You've got like the boathouse. You've got just the adventure world looks so cool, and it's going to be the Harry Potter content that we're going to have for the time being because there's no level pack. We're going to get Fantastic Beasts, and so it'll be in the same world, sort of, but that's just only one movie, and we're not even that familiar with it. But and then of course the battle arena for Harry Potter will take place inside the Quidditch pitch, which I think is kind of awesome. So it just looks like it's just so full of detail and so really beautifully put together. I cannot wait to get in. I mean, Lego Harry Potter games are my favorite Lego games, so I'm super stoked to get them in Dimensions to play around with them for sure.
Yes, yes. And correct me if I'm wrong, Dan, you're more of the expert on this, but is this the first time or the only like when it comes to Lego toys and something like that? I mean, isn't there something specific that like these are going to be like the only Lego, or is it the Fantastic Beasts toys or something like that for Lego?
I think Fantastic Beasts might be the only pack. There are Harry Potter packs out there. Every once in a while, the characters will have their own unique, like hairpiece or costume. The minifigures will be slightly different here and there, but otherwise, there's not like. Not off the top of my head, can I think of anything majorly different about these guys? But I think that. Any Lego Harry Potter combos, just sign me up. I'll just take them all day. All day, every day.
I think it might be just the Fantastic Beasts or something that's specific. So in chat we got Miroslav says, I'm excited for Adventure Time, and then says, Rob, who's your year one? I think he or she means who's your favorite year one character. I'll have to think about that. Dan, do you have a favorite year one Lego Dimensions character?
I use Wonder Woman an awful lot. I really do. She's like my go-to gal. Because she does everything Batman does, but can also fly. So she's like my go-to. And then Wonder Woman, the Wicked Witch, and Wildstyle are my trio of choice because they can get a lot done. So, but Wonder Woman is often on my portal when I'm flying around, doing guides and stuff like that. Because and then she's like indestructible too. So you can't beat that. She like can't be killed. So can't beat it.
I'm going to click over. So here's an image with Harry Potter and Voldemort there. It looks like they're maybe working together in conjunction. So what do we know about their powers in the game? Magic, is it going to be similar to like Gandalf?
Yeah, well, the Harry Potter games, the Lego games, they had the spells from the game from the movies. So you're gonna get like your like Lumos spell, your like Defendo spell. Voldemort's probably gonna be able to do his Avada Kedavra, all that kind of stuff. You're gonna probably just get a bunch of their spells that are gonna probably interact and maybe have similar effects to the that coincide with the existing abilities or perhaps new abilities. But in that IGN video, they clearly showed off a few of the puzzles that you're definitely going to need. I believe like they showed off a giant snake and Voldemort talking to him, because he can speak to snakes. So they've got some special abilities that I'm definitely excited to see in the game and play with. So. It looks like, and it entertains me because Voldemort was kind of like their go-to for Jim and Arthur when they were live streaming because he could fly, he had all these powers, so he's like, they were constantly going to Voldemort to fly around every world that they were going in. So he looks like he's going to be like one of my, he might be my new favorite.
Yeah, it looks like we can forget about using planes and ships and things like that, and just to pop Voldemort on the toy pad there and fly around. And it looks a little more spacious there. It kind of reminds me of Maleficent there from Disney Infinity, the way he's kind of flying around with a little trail of black behind him there.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
So we're seeing him up against a little red wall there, and then he's
that red wall there is I believe a Defendo. It's the spell Defendo that you need to cast to like break that wall. So there's a great example of a puzzle that you're going to need the magic to kind of crack and get into.
So what we're seeing here is this like a hub world or like an adventure world? Like, is this like a story?
This is the adventure world. There's no level for Harry Potter, so I'm sure that there might be some hidden areas in some of the levels that you might be able to access that might be Harry Potter themed. But for the time being, this is the only spot for Harry Potter. And then this is I don't know if you still have the video up, but did he just land by the switch?
Yeah. I wanted to pause
Yeah.
it there so I can get back. So introduce us to. We got some new abilities, things like that. You're excited about for some of the
I'm
characters.
super excited that they showed this off because, like the switch that Jake is hopping on now is the Gyrosphere switch, which is a Lego Jurassic World Team Pack exclusive. You could only crack that open if you had the Gyrosphere, and now Jake can transform into a giant, the Zorb, I think is what they call it, and now he can hop in those spheres and kind of roll around and unlock things, which is awesome because not everybody has all the packs, and so these new characters from year 2 are going to unlock abilities that you maybe didn't have. Because you didn't want to buy that pack, or you couldn't find it, or you're waiting, or this or that. So you'll be able to go back through levels and collect mini kits and unlock things that maybe you didn't have the ability for previously. I know that Finn has Vine Cut. I know that Jake can transform into a jackhammer and can drill, can do excavating like Emmett could. So it's kind of awesome that these characters are bringing abilities from year 1 that were particularly limited and kind of unlocking them into new packs for year 2 that people might grab, because who knows, somebody could pick up the Adventure Time pack and now have all the abilities of the Jurassic World pack and not have to bother chasing it down until they decide to 100% the whole game. So I think it's really exciting to see what other limited abilities we might see open up in year 2 packs.
Yeah, that's good news. Now, will there be a way to figure this out easily, like on the packaging, or will we have to go to your website to figure this out?
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna have to come to my website. No, your character collection screen will have all the characters listed, and then you can select a character and then see what that character's abilities are. So, I mean, they're going to be, pretty out in the open. Because the game is so driven on those character skill ability kind of things, but expect to really see a lot of tricky stuff being done with new abilities that no one has. That you're going to need to have this certain character to get this mini kit. There was a lot of that in year 1 level, so I'm sure we'll see that again because there's plenty of new abilities coming. But it's great to see them kind of rehashing and expanding year 1 for sure.
I see some people in chat asking about the video. This is from an IGN presentation from Gamescom with Arthur and the developers for LEGO Dimensions that I'm showing. I see Sir X Tommy is in chat. What's going on? LBOE is in chat. How's it going? Hope everything sounds and looks good. You guys will have to let us know if you see any hiccups there along the way. So something else, Dan, we want to talk about is the Shard. Is that am I saying it right?
Yeah, the Shard. Yeah, it's the expansion of Vorton when they because previously it was just kind of like you could go down to the main portal and then go up the elevator, but now up on the top floor you can hop on this little launcher, kind of like a Portal 2 world launcher, and it will shoot you across into what they're calling the Shard, which is where they're keeping all the portals for all the year 2 franchises, and they've kind of previewed them a little bit here and there in the video, which is kind of cool that we've seen some of them in the background. You can catch a glimpse of the ET one or the Ghostbusters Adventure World one. So I'm excited to see where they kind of go. I'm excited to. I want to be no, just go up back there a little bit. Let me see what's back there in the gameplay. It's funny watching them. The PR people are like, you can only go in this little circle when you're demoing the game. Don't go beyond these areas. But it's cool. So the Shard is what the new expansion of the home world will be. So you can see it there. I opened the game last night to kind of look at it, and it's kind of there, pieces of it. So eventually you'll know that your game is ready for year 2 when the Shard appears in the home world. So
nice, the Shard.
Cool.
That reminds me of Dark Crystal. I don't know if anybody's seen the Dark Crystal. Wasn't that, I think there was the Shard or something. Wasn't that a MacGuffin piece for the Dark Crystal?
Yep, it was. Yeah, needed to recombine the Dark Crystal. Deep pull there, Rob.
Yes,
I like it.
I'm dating myself. You know, I like the classics. It's hard for me to keep up with all the new stuff. When I was a kid watching TV, there was like 5 TV channels. It was a little easier to keep tabs. Now there's like 700. You know, it's hard to keep tabs. Speaking of a lot of shows and a lot of stuff, people in chat were asking if the other things like Steven Universe might come to LEGO Dimensions. Somebody asked about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. None of that stuff is announced for the year 2. Dan, do you have any speculation on year 3 at all? When any of that kind of stuff? How about Futurama?
Turtles. Yeah, Futurama I think is certainly a possibility. Turtles you're not going to see because they are with Mega Bloks, so their contract ran up with Lego, and so now Turtles is with Mega Bloks. So I would not expect to see Turtles anytime soon. But who knows? Who knows with year 3? I think that it'll be a blend of whatever's new and popular at the time and some old classic stuff. You really never know. It's so open ended. I'm sure plenty of companies, like plenty of IP holders, are banging on the door saying, "Can we be in your game?" So I'm sure that we'll, the world is their oyster now. They can pick whatever they want, I'd imagine, because of how awesome the game is doing.
Yeah,
it's definitely
coming along. We're glad that you guys are checking out a live stream, talking about some LEGO Dimensions. I've said this before in some of my videos. I'd love to see for year 3 all big figs. Give me Hulk, Hulkbuster, the Thing, just big figs all over, crushing.
There's only so much room in the portal, man. You can't be like, you'll take up half the portal with some of these big figs.
That's what I want.
You've got like a big fig like fascination. You're a big fig fanatic.
I just want to see big figs crushing through levels, like just smashing, through, like when I'm playing Lego Star Wars and I get like Jabba or some of these big guys and I smash through a wall. I want some of that big figs in Lego Dimensions, crashing through.
You're just, it's you and these big figs, man. I don't get it. You love the big figs.
Yes,
it's cool and all. I'll give it to you. You just take the big figs and run. So
well, I just want to see what else can be done for year 3. But first we got to play through year 2 for Lego Dimensions. So let me get some more stuff. So we got to check out some Sonic and Sonic level and some Gremlin, some Gizmo stuff like that running through. Let's see here. We've got an image of Sonic about to go through a little loop-de-loop. So what was kind of the news coming out of Gamescom for Sonic and Gizmo?
Well, I mean, we kind of saw a Sonic trailer, but now we got to see some actual like Sonic level gameplay, which was really fun. And particularly, the thing that really stood out was it doesn't matter what character you're playing as, you can still do all the fun stuff in the Sonic world and run fast and do the loop-de-loops and do all the springboarded, parkour, Sonic jump and spin and all that kind of stuff. So it's fun. It's fun to see Gizmo flying around the Sonic level at super fast speeds, and I love the kind of like the 2D side scroller kind of elements that they drop into the level as well, because it really feels like a Sonic game from looking at the gameplay, but just with Lego pieces instead of like Sonic, the Sonic sprite or the Sonic character. So it looks really, really beautiful. I really cannot wait to get my hands on it. It's going to feel like it's going to hit me with a massive wave of nostalgia for sure.
All right, we got some debate now. Talking about big figs. I don't want to discredit anything we're talking about with Sonic there, but back to chat. We got some big figs debate here. Kyler says he wants to see Big Fig Bane. That's a tricky one to say there. And Miroslav says, how can normal figs turn into big figs? Well, some of them, like the Hulk, could be small and then turn into a big fig there. And so
some of the characters have that ability right now, Rob. You need to pick up like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Well, Cyborg can kind of
Homer, a few of them can do it. Yeah. Yep. So
listen, I've already dropped like $300 on this game. Don't tell me go out and buy more. All right.
You have to wait for the sales, man. You have to wait for the sales.
Yes.
Don't spend a bunch of money on it. Wait, there's always a sale.
But even so, there's still, like, I picked up last weekend, we had the Best Buy sale. I picked up some playsets for $14-15, and you get a few of those, and they kind of add up. You got to be a smart.
Oh, they certainly do. But at the same time, for $14, if you like kind of compare it to like a $15, $20 Lego kit, like the amount of pieces that are included in it, like it kind of like evens out, and then you get the bonus of because I know people out there who don't even play the game and just collect the packs because they love the minifigs and the Lego kits. Because there's like just Lego fanatics out there who just need to have all of this or all of that. So they make fun toys either way. But yeah, wait for the deals.
Yeah, wait for the deals. We got another debate in chat. Kyler wants to know the Flash versus Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess he's asking who would win in a race. First of all, we don't have a Flash minifig yet for Lego Dimensions. That's a figure I'd like to see come to the game. How about you, Dan? The Flash versus Sonic. Who wins that race? And any hot tips on if Flash will come to the game?
I have really strong hopes that he will make his way into the game, but I'm not holding my breath in particular. But it's clear. Has Sonic ever traveled back through time because he's run so fast? No, but the Flash has. So the Flash would clearly win.
Boom.
Sonic is just Sonic is like the Flash's pet compared to when it comes to the Speed Force. Sonic isn't tapping into the Speed Force, all right? So
shots fired at Sonic. Look out. What about Supersonic? Can Supersonic go back in time?
I don't know. Maybe those Chaos Emeralds might help him out, but I think that when the Flash is faced with adversity, all he does is just run faster. That's his solution to everything. What's the problem, Barry? I don't know. Just run faster. Okay, everything's fixed. So he would. The Flash would win for sure.
Your picture just got like zoomed in there. Did you just lean forward, or am I suddenly like zooming in on your picture? It looks like you've like.
I believe that for some reason I'm noticing that too. That I'm trying to like lean back further and further because my picture keeps getting more and more zoomed in. I don't know how it's happening, but I've just been kind of going with the flow.
Yeah,
because currently I'm super zoomed in.
Yeah, and you're all pixelated there or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
This is a new new program I'm using here. It's kind of has like a mind of its own. It'll just
Lloyd, send us a message. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, what's with the auto zoom in on?
He's not watching anymore, but yeah. So, but anyway, the Flash would win. So
the Flash would win. All right, what else are we missing here? We got the Shard. Let's recap. We got the Shard.
Adventure Time. We got to see the Adventure Time Adventure World.
Here we go. Adventure Time Adventure World with Arthur and was that Chris? Who was in with Arthur there? That's,
Arthur and Jim. I saw you got Jim. An Arthur shout out on Twitter the other day.
Oh yeah,
super jealous.
Arthur and I were shout outs to him back. We're BFFs.
Are you BFFs with Arthur? That's no fair. I want to be BFFs with Arthur. No,
I'm BFFs with. I'm afraid to cut back to you because now you're like
I'm slowly rolling away from my desk as far as I can so that I'm framed.
Yeah, something happened. Something like weird happened.
Something happened. Oh well, what are you gonna do? But yeah, we got a peek inside the Adventure Time Adventure World, and it looks really, really great. And I'm super excited because there's like lumpy space and the treehouse, and just I feel like there's going to be like in the Candy Kingdom, the Fire Kingdom, the Ice Kingdom. There's going to be so much fun stuff to explore and discover in that adventure world. I am sure of it. It's going to be packed full of Easter eggs and treats and surprises. Because that show is just full of treats and Easter eggs and surprises. So I cannot wait to explore, and it just looks beautiful. It looks like you are in the TV show. I mean, it's just really magnificent what they did with that adventure world.
Yeah, looking forward to that. That kind of reminds me of like the Simpsons world. I was very colorful and anything goes. As far as the Simpsons world. So Adventure Time probably the same with that.
Yeah, I think that. But again, I just was seeing these new worlds from year 2. I just feel like they keep getting better and better. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's just because they're new and exciting. But I just feel like this world looks way better than the Simpsons world. I just think it looks really, really nice.
And Kyler in chat said that you look like Minecraft guy. Are you getting pixelated?
That's funny. I don't know what's going on.
LBOE says, Dan, your mic just lost and then gained quality. Have you been playing with your microphone plugs at all there? I think Skype and Wirecast and YouTube do not seem to want to be like in the same family with the technology there. So, all right.
I'm also like dual screening, so like I'm looking in the wrong spot. I'm like should be looking at the. I'm trying to look at you, but also like watch what crazy things my head is doing. So, but anyway, so yeah, I think that it was exciting. I cannot wait. We're like a month away now, folks, and so it's pretty soon, September 27th. So
yeah, what do people need to buy? We need to get here's the Harry Potter team pack. So is that coming September?
Yep, that's September 27th, as well as the A-Team Fun Pack, the Ghostbusters Story Pack, the Adventure Time Level Pack and Team Pack, and the Mission Impossible Level Pack. So lots of stuff coming out, lots of content dropping day one. So it's going to be, that's with the Ghostbusters pack. That's 6 levels. Then the Harry Potter. And then the Adventure Time and the Mission Impossible, you've got 8 levels to play, and so lots of adventure worlds to explore. It's going to be super fun.
All right, awesome. Well, guys, make sure you check out Dan's website and his YouTube channel. I will put links to that in the description below in the archive. Let us know if you guys are going to go crazy with the LEGO Dimensions Year 2. If you have some favorite figures, if you want to see big figs in the future, let me know. Thanks a bunch, Dan, for
You and your big figs, man.
Big figs.
I'm gonna get you some kind of. I'm gonna go find it. What's your favorite? Do you have any big figs right now?
No, I don't. That's why I need. I don't collect Legos. Legos, but Lego Dimensions, those I collect.
Yeah, I'm the same. I have very few Lego sets. Although I am seriously pondering picking up the Disney Castle that they just released. I think it's gonna make its way into my home very soon. So. Very, very soon, I think.
Awesome. Well, thanks a bunch, all you guys and gals, for checking out some CoinOpTV live and interactive. We'll be back again soon, talking some more video game news, some more Skylanders, some more LEGO Dimensions, and whatever else is out. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much, Dan. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.